Hello and happy Wednesday, beautiful souls, wherever you are on this phenomenal planet. I am broadcasting today from my remote office, which is one of the many California beaches. And let's take a couple deep breaths. Follow me before we jump into today's message. Let's breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Whew. How are you? How are you? Say hi, say hello, drop a comments down below. If you're new to me, my name's Puerto. I'm a licensed California real estate professional, public educator, author of multiple books that are sold internationally, creator and founder of many things. Make sure you click the link above, the link tree. Check out any of the workshops, webinars, conferences. I do speak on panels, various platforms, doing B2B and B2C. So check out what's on the menu. And if anything resonates with you, just go ahead and click that register button, and I'll see you on the other side for some of those live webinars. As a matter of fact, a lot of the stuff I'm doing right now is live. Of course, if you miss it, then you're now on the replay. If you're past the date, just hit me up for access to the replay. What else? Oh, please turn on the post notifications. That way you don't miss any of the new episodes as I upload them. And shout out to our radio podcast listeners, wherever you are. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you for rocking with me. Make sure you subscribe to our radio podcast, now available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Anchor, Breaker, Castbox, on and on and on. So, as we're continuing our series from Dean Del Sesto's 200 Ways to to change our lives, improve our lives. Shift Your Thinking with Dean Del Sesto, 200 Ways to Improve Our Lives. And you guessed it, there are 200 ways in this book, which means we will have completed 200 episodes as part of this series. Shift Your Thinking is a bonus series on my channel that has my feature show, Ready, Set, Real Estate. And you too can pick up any of the merch. Remember, anything you purchase or invest in me goes back to support Real Estate 100 Youth Foundation, where we teach and empower youth ages 11 to 17 with real estate literacy. That's terms, concepts, and careers as an alternate pathway to success. All right. Woo! It's a great time to take a deep breath. I'm telling you. All right. I'm in the section where we're on episode 120. Go figure, 120. Yo, we doing big things over here. And I'm going to call this Divorced Before Married. We're going to talk about relationships today. Uh-oh. Sensitive topic. As a matter of fact, it's a great plug for you to learn more about my Love and Home Ownership webinar. Love and Home Ownership. loveandhomeownership.eventbrite.com. So what you should know about adding Bay to your real estate purchase, how that affects you, some questions that you might want to ask going into the relationship. Oftentimes I see I'm the one asking it for the first time. I shouldn't be the one asking about your relationship and the financial house and circumstances when you're the one that's in the relationship, not me. All right, let's jump in it. He says, date well or divorce soon. I think I might want to rename this one. I'll come back to that. Date well or divorce soon. Everyone has a view of dating. Some think it's fun, for others it's agony. Press 1 if you think it's fun, press 2 if you think dating is agony. Regardless of where you fall on the emotional datometer, he says, it remains among the most important activities of your life. Dating is a testing ground for what is to come, but is often overshadowed by a keep it on an even keel, to be on my best behavior, don't be fully myself. Is that you? You send your representative? I think that's kind of the issue. People send their representatives. I want to say shout out to Coach Kair, who does a lot of, he's a astro strategist, right? So he does a lot of videos on relationships. And one of the videos that caught my attention one time is he said, you can't win the championship if you don't practice. And I thought about that, because I just hadn't been focused on dating and just, after, being in a relationship for 12 years, then jumping into a new world as a single mom, single parent, and, kids and all that other stuff. I had really given myself some years to heal with any triggers that would show up. I really am not into punishing other people for things that I went through that had nothing to do with them. Keep that in mind. So I'll continue. The author says, add to that our avoidance of uncovering who the other person really is, and you have a courtship that is built on subtle lies. Drop in the comment courtship. I'm totally into courtship. Drop in the comments into courtship. Yeah, all about courting. He says, withholds and manipulation, a foundation of rubbish. It's unfortunate, but a high percentage of marriages that end are simply victims of how they began. If you started off on the flim flam, you're gonna end on the flim flam. Bottom line, he says, and that applies to business. I see, when people don't start off telling me the truth and you're not upfront, that way I can help you and see how best I can help you. Because real estate is not a one size fits all, You start off on a flim flam, you're going to end up on a flim flam. Then you can't be mad at me because I set the expectations up front. Be mad at yourself. He says couples have a tendency to move too quickly. Couples have a tendency to move too quickly, not creating the space to get to know each other's strengths and, more important, their weaknesses, pet peeves, quirks, and those proverbial skeletons. He says, excuse me, so fun becomes confused with a bond and sex becomes confused with love, clouding whether there's true friendship or not. Start off being friends. Do I like you enough to be around you? First of all, bump all that I love you and I love the sex and I love the intimacy. I love being, do I like you enough as a friend to be around you? The comfort of just having someone to be with becomes more valuable than a journey of discovery of who the person really is and who you really are when you're with this person. Drop in the comments below. Discovery. This is discovery. He says marriage would stand more chance of survival and children. He said marriage would stand more chance of survival and children wouldn't suffer as much as if it were accepted that the dating relationship has a single purpose of other than sex, fun, and conversation. Go figure. You mean this is a novel idea? We should be dating for more than sex, fun, and conversation? Go figure. He says the real purpose of dating is to qualify. Hello. You're doing all this motion about getting pre-qualified and pre-approved on your real estate. Why aren't you pre-qualifying your relationships? Ooh, drop in the comments below. Pre-qualify and pre-approve your relationship. He says pre-qualify every aspect of the other for a lifetime, owning the truth that divorce is often a consequence of the heart saying, I think I do, just before the vocal cords say, I do. All right. Short, sweet, and powerful on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. With that being said, let's think about today, where you are in your life, either pre-marriage, post-divorce, and all that other fun jazz. You are created and designed for companionship and partnership. You are deserving of that. Say, I am deserving of companionship. I am deserving of love. I am deserving of partnership. With that being said, dating is not just about the sex. It's not just about the fun. It's not about, the conversation. It's about pre-qualifying. So today, take the moment and join me and let's reflect on the people that we have either been quote unquote talking to, we are in situationships with. Think about, what is the purpose? What is your end game with that? What is your end game? Because you really don't want to, you ain't got time to waste time. You could just be doing stuff like this. You can do that by yourself. You can do it by yourself. Don't waste time with other people. Don't waste time with time wasters. I'm going to just leave it like that. With that being said, it's on you to pre-qualify your relationships, just as you do with your finances when you're getting into real estate. All right. I'll see you soon tomorrow on Shift Your Thinking. Thank you. Have a powerful and productive day. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.